Day 163. I don't know. I'm feeling lazy today. I already should have left. I already should have been packed up. It's probably like 4:20 right now. But I'm just feeling blah. Melancholy, we'll call it. I got 60 miles to go to the next town. Plenty of food. Just not the motivation right now. It's a nice day. It's not too cold or anything. Got nothing to complain about. I don't hurt. I'm just feeling down, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'm lonely or something. Who knows? I'll get over it. Start walking, stuff like that, Still finishing my coffee, man. I'm just not in the mood, man. Looks like today's a pretty mellow day, mostly downhill or flat, I got nothing to complain about, man. Except the fact that this trip is starting to wear down. That stresses me out. I don't want to go back to the other world. I don't belong there. But, winter will force me there. Maybe some interesting opportunity will arise between here and there. I'm always hoping for that, but we'll see. I did get a job offer near the border, up near the Canadian border, trimming weed. I've never done that before, but maybe it'll be a nice way to spend my winter. I don't know. I'm keeping my options open. I don't necessarily want to sit there and trim weed all day, but I've done other menial tasks. If it pays decent, there's decent people working there, that might entice me, but I'll check it out at least. Okay, let's get up off our lazy ass and go hike, huh? I'm really regretting sending home my camera right now. I sent home my real camera, not my phone, obviously, because it's supposed to be rainy as hell up here, and I didn't want to have to try to protect equipment. Because I didn't know how much rain was coming, But right now would be a perfect time to have that camera. There's barely a moon. There's all sorts of stars out. And having atoms in the background, I bet the moon would illuminate that just enough to where it'd show up in the pictures. This would have been a good night to have that camera. Oh well, I played it safe. I don't often play it safe, but I did this time. And right now I'm regretting it, but later on when it's raining on me and I don't have a broken camera, because find out a way to waterproof it a little bit better, so when I take it on the CDT, I don't have these problems. I don't think I'll be doing much night hiking on the CDT. If there's no real trails and stuff, right now I can follow this little trail. Illuminate. How do you miss this trail? But on the CDT, I hear there isn't any of this, that I will be winging it a lot of the time. So, I guess it depends. I'll get out there and figure it out, but looks like I'd go back to normal people hours. Well, we'll see. It's always more intimidating when you're just thinking about it opposed to when you're actually there. And also, there's grizzlies out there. And nighttime and grizzlies don't seem like they would mix. Daytime and grizzlies don't really mix either, but I'm sure they're scarier at night when I'm the only person around to eat. The backside of Adams, not a whole lot of snow. There's like one ravine that's chock filled with ice. But not much more. I kind of expect more. This is a side that doesn't really see the sun. The side that sees the sun has snow all over it. Doesn't make sense. I should have walked down 3 more miles last night. There was a epic spot where I would have got the sunset and watched the sunset on Adams. But you just don't know about these things until you pass it the next day. It's always like that, you find a campsite, you're like, yeah, this is good, what works for me? And then once you start going, you see this really badass campsite just like a mile or so away. At least this one was 3 miles, so I feel a little less bad about it because I didn't really feel like going another 3 miles. But it's still a bitchin' sight. That is the next mountain on the horizon. That was a tiny dot just the other day. I think she kind of looks like a camel from here. But it's got a whole snowy peak on it, like a whole dome covered in snow. But it's pink right now on the eastern side, catching the sunrise, and northeast side at that. So it gets sun all day. Enhance. All that snow right there. So that hits sunlight all day long, but yet it's still there. But I bet the backside probably doesn't have much on it. But maybe I'll find out the next day or two. I'll probably be damn near there by the end of the day. That doesn't look that far away. It's hard to tell with those mountains, though. They're all huge. So it looks like it's not that far away, but maybe it is. But I'm only seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hill ranges between me and it. So yeah, I think I'll be there today. We're damn close. So we have glacial flow from Adams. And I was told the reason why the water is milky on glacial flows is because of all the minerals and the silts that the glacier grinds up and sends down the way. I was told if I drink too much of it, I'll get diarrhea. But I'm not even going to bother with it because there's plenty of water all over the place, so I'm going to skip that milky looking crap. But I guess it's a good place to get my daily source of vitamins and minerals or something. And there's no dead horse in this one. Now flavored with more dead horse. There's a fluffy owl in that tree watching me. Enhance. Ah, right there, fluffy owl. They do something owlish. There you go, he's moving. Turned his head all the way around and pooped. Yeah, okay, that's very owlish. Thank you. I like it when they listen to me. Okay, so I'm going to pick up a mouse off the ground and feed this bird out of my hand. Oh, he flew away. Well, never mind. I was going to hand feed him. Because, you know, I got away with birds now. I was just going to go over and sing and put my hand out and make myself a new foresty friend. This little guy's angry at my existence. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I ain't scared of you. Angry little red squirrels. It's more of them piled up lava rocks. Just guessing that, you know, the glacier deposits these, it only makes sense to me. It's not like this is an avalanche. This rock is so soft it would turn into dust in an avalanche. So, I'm guessing that the glacier up there, which is actually, now that I'm looking at it with the sunlight on it, way thicker than I thought it was. That's a lot of ice, but I bet just the peaks of those mountains stuck out, if anything. This was under 150 feet of ice or so. Probably all of this valley was under ice. Just guessing. But it's what it looks like to me. But I'm no scientist. But I watch a lot of documentaries, so it's the same thing. And I just noticed it, but the smoke is coming back. Because there is a mountain just peeking out there. And it's right there. And then I was like, oh, damn, that is smoke. I was hoping it was just kind of a little smog or something, but there's too much of it, and I don't think there's any big cities anywhere near here to blame. Rumor is there's an active fire somewhere ahead of me. But nobody really seems to have facts. Everybody has something different. Different locations, different reroutes. We're gonna find out tomorrow, today, I don't know, sometime soon. They make it sound like it's close. So maybe I'll be able to see it at night, you know, when I go hiking tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll have a little more pep in my step and be able to get out of camp earlier. I didn't leave till like 5 o'clock today. So far behind schedule. That's a pretty decent view of the ice. You can tell it's flowing by all the cracks in it. It's a lot of freaking ice, man. Surprised some ski resort hasn't come in to take this over. This would be perpetual skiing. Should mention it. They're listening. They're listening. Another little glacial river. No stones to hop across. Ah, there's the trail. Okay. No problem. Okay, it's a little sketchy. It's kind of deep right there. I'm gonna try to hop from that red rock over to that log, walk across that log, and then across that. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, my left foot got a little wet. Not much, but yeah. It's sketchier than it looks. But it always seems to be. Okay, I think this way's where I'm supposed to go. Feels good to be walking in the sunshine again. Been in the shadows too long. It's getting chilly. It sucks when you know the sun's up, you can see it, you just can't feel it. I've only got like a short walk, maybe 100 yards in the sunshine, so I'm gonna walk it real slow. Bask a little bit, warm up them fingertips. Safety meeting. Wow, look at that. There's a loud rumble come from up there, but it only lasts a few seconds. Something big fell if I heard it this far away. It'd be cool to see some movement on that, but glaciers happen slow, except when they happen real quick. If you guys have never seen it, Chasing Ice is an excellent documentary. You can just go to YouTube and check out the best scene, Chasing Ice, largest calving event ever caught on film. It is amazing. And that shit's like 10 years old or something like that. That's a huge bitch. Damn, just towers above everything. Bam! Are there paths up these things? I mean, I don't think I have what it takes in me to climb this right now, just because, you know, timetables and all that. But I bet there's got to be paths up those things. Probably be a lot like Whitney, right? Whitney wasn't all that fun. Looking back, it was kind of fun, but I remember doing it. Like, it felt like so much more than it was. I think it was only supposed to be 4 miles from where I camped. And after doing like 5 hard miles, I see a sign that says 1.9 to go. Oh, man. I lost all my will at that moment. Well, I guess not all, because I still made it. But, you know, really sucked my will to hike momentarily. Yeah, I don't want to dally too much. I'm not in a rush by any means, but I don't want to take my time and, you know, don't want to ask for bad weather. I mean, even though I did kind of ask for bad weather by calling the trail out and saying, hey, make me cry. But there's other ways to make me cry without bad weather. I think. Pretty sure. Well, whine at least, you know. Probably not getting any tears out of me, but I'll whine a lot. That's part of having fun. Sometimes you whine when you're having fun. Sometimes you do. This is the painful kind of fun. Speaking of, I don't have any pain today. I've probably done, I don't know, I'm probably 8 miles in or so. And I'm feeling really good. Even though my shoes are falling apart on me. Those insoles really changed the game. But see if the next town has, it looks like a decent-ish sized town. There's a lot of stuff in it. I don't know if any of them are shoe stores. But I got my eyes open for a new set. Definitely don't want to get hurt because my shoes suck. And these were used already, and I think I put like 600 plus on them. It was Etna. That's been a minute, man. Yeah, it's about time. Cool, crisp, and clear. This is how a water source should be. Check this out, check this out. We got a little bridge, and then boom, waterfall. Where I shall gather my drink. So yeah, this was worth waiting for. Ah, good morning already. Yesterday, stuck in town for hours because I expected to get out at noon, but the next ride didn't get out till 3. So I was just stuck there chatting with all sorts of people. And we were talking about who's going to play me in the Nightcrawler movie. Because, you know, if you can turn Wild into a movie, how can you not turn me into an exciting movie? I nominated Reese Witherspoon to play me because she has great tits. But the best answer was by a cat named, what was his name? Don't Panic. Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. Yeah, that guy can play me. I'm down with that. Trips me out every time I hear him talk with an English accent, but... Alright, so I nominate Rick Grimes. You get to play me, man. You've been nominated. There's no money involved, you know, but, you know. Maybe there is. I don't know. Maybe you guys can drum some money out of it. I want to cut. Looking at the maps, because I do that sometimes. There's a Cracker Barrel right off the trail in like 50 miles. Really, a Cracker Barrel? They've got good breakfasts. So 50 miles. I already done 10 today. So if I do like another 20-ish, do 20-ish tomorrow, high 20s, then it's a nice easy day in there. Terrain seems pretty mellow so far, so that's the loose plan. There's a pretty cool campsite, according to the maps, in about 20 miles from here. I don't know if I have the energy to do that because that'll put me damn near a 30-mile day. But it's supposed to be a hidden campsite right next to a lake, overgrown trail, rarely used kind of thing. So I'd like to make it that far, but I'll let my feet dictate. They're kind of the boss. The water comes out right from under this pile of lava rocks. Somebody made a really nice pool. They stacked rocks. Took their time. It's a decent amount of effort. That would be super filtered through all them lava rocks, I'd have to imagine. All the nooks and crannies it's got to find its way through. Okay, so there's got to be a nappy spot around here somewhere. Oh, stumble. Oh, that looks very nappy. I want something in the sunshine. I'm still a little chilly. Right there looks perfect. Found this badass spot. It's semi-sunny, semi-shady. I got a little bit of both. It was great. There's a breeze blowing through. I got pine trees everywhere. But it's filled with freaking flies. And I mean filled with it. I tried to lay here and ignore them, but they're not the biting kind. They just want to land on me and walk all over me. Probably throwing up and drinking it, you know, what flies do. But I'm not going to be able to sleep through that. Lame. Yeah. Alright, so pack up, go somewhere else. Okay, screw those flies. I outweighted them. Yeah, they seem to have left. I decided it's second coffee time. Might as well. I'm not really going to get a nap. I'm pretty sure of that, so might as well put some go juice in me and see if I can crank out some miles. If I can do it, to get to the place I want to go is only 3 little uphills. You know, I'm a little by, you know, no more than a couple miles. And then flat. Still 15 miles though. I've already done a dozen or so. I'll try. This is one of those times where I just say, screw it, man. It's coming right out from under a huge lava field. Like you can see it from space. It can't be any more filtered than this. I'm going to grab my water right from there. Unfiltered. Yeah, I'm a risk taker. What have we here? Greetings. How you doing today? Oh, am I hungry? I'm always hungry. Well, that was rather unexpected. Nice trail magic in the middle of nowhere. Hot dogs, sodas, chips, you know, candies, all that good stuff. Whew. Okay, so I'm not making my goal today. It's not gonna happen. I don't know, I'll figure something out. I have no idea where I'm staying. I'm just gonna walk for a while till I feel like stopping. I was really hoping during that trail magic that a naked guy on a horse would come out of nowhere and give me free choice herb. I mean, I'm still working on the stuff he gave me anyway, but I guess maybe running into naked guys on horses only happens once in a lifetime. But I really want to pet that horse's face again. It was so soft. I had no idea horse faces were so soft. Are they all that soft and I've just been missing out all this time? Or is that one exceptionally soft? I don't know. While I was sitting at Trail Magic, I was really hoping the people with the baby kitty would run and just come up out of nowhere. Because while I don't want to carry one with me, actually I totally want to carry one with me. I just don't want the responsibility of carrying one with me. I want to play with their kitty. Goddamn kittens are adorable. So glad I didn't find it. But at the same time, I'm jealous that I didn't find it. Well, hell. Okay, so that's the route I was supposed to take, but it's closed, so they've got me going around on the left. But Goat Rocks. I've been hearing about that forever. It's supposed to be like the best part of all of Washington. And I'm being rerouted around about, we got a fire right up in here. Fire up in here. So, yeah, it'd be dumb to go in between them. Even I'm not that dumb. So, to the left I shall go. So, the people at the Trail Magic, when they heard my name, they said, oh, the last group was talking about you. I was trying to think, why would they be talking about me? I bet you it was that group that yellow blazed and they're still worried about me. Why else would anybody be talking about me? That's why I'm the topic of conversation with them right now, I bet. Like, fuck. I really want to pass them, just to mess with them a little bit. I don't really care if they yellow blazed. I ain't got a call not on film or anything. I might, nah. Every time I've seen that one kid, I think this is the 4th or 5th time I've run into him. Every time he's been yellow blazing, so he's not even really a hiker in my book. He's a guy that just likes to hang out with hikers. Totally different. But I'm hoping to pass them probably in the night tonight, so I can be resting somewhere when they come by, and I can be like, so was it worth it, or would you, would rather walked in and still be exactly where you were? Well, exactly where you are now. If you could keep up with me, and how can you not keep up with me? I'm an old dude with a 50-pound pack. These kids are all in their 20s. I'm a 20-pound pack, so man, no reason they can't do it. Oh yeah, it's because America's youth is fucking lazy. I thought I was lazy, but man, they make me look like I'm highly industrious. I'm out here doing a hard job. Slackers, man. We set the bar really low. I missed my last water supply, 'cause I got high. Now my mouth is all dry, 'cause I got high. When you find my body in the forest, you'll know why. Oh, why? 'Cause I got high. No, seriously, there's no more water for like 8 miles, and I could walk like 1.7 back to get water, but I'm not that kind of guy. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know it was a pond I was looking for. I saw water supply on the thing and knew it was like 6 miles ahead. But I was thinking I was going to walk over water. That'll teach me to think. Okay, so can we make it 8 miles on? Oh, no. Expect something good to happen, huh? Who's going to save me? Jesus? Jesus? Don't let me die, buddy. We're friends, right? Of course we are. All right, let's see how this pans out. A pond. Beggars can't be choosers, huh? I'm trying to get it worse. All right, see, this wasn't on the map. See? No need to be scared. It's only water. And now I got no worries, man. Problem solved. I have no agenda anymore. I don't have to make it anywhere. Camp I wanted to make it to is still like 6 miles away. I don't know if I have 6 miles left in me. No, I think I'll just wander. If I see something nice, I'm taking it. Or I might go 6 miles. I don't know. Well, there's Adams. I did not make it very far today. Unfortunately, the way the trail works is I'm headed straight back towards it. But yeah, I expected it to be a little further away today. I just woke up on the other side of it. No other big mountains in view. Supposed to be going downhill for quite a while, but not sure which way, the trail is. It might loop back left. It might go back over into here. I don't think it's going to loop back left, though. I believe this will be my campsite. I did 25 miles today. I was looking at the map thinking if I could do 25 tomorrow, that puts me in line for breakfast. Breakfast is 35 away. And I'd like to walk about 10 before I get in for breakfast. But with the fire reroute, I don't know how many miles that adds. I'm assuming it adds, not subtracts. And tomorrow is a severely uphill day. We're going over passes again, so going up to 7,000 feet for a little bit. We'll see how these passes are. I mean, it's not going to be snowy or anything. Whoa, look, it says that mushroom. Damn. Oh, there's a few of them. It's supposed to rain day after tomorrow, and then a couple times over the weekend. Oh, there's mushrooms popping up everywhere. So I assume the mushroom count's going to go up. Hasn't been a whole lot of them yet. Actually, there's more in this little area than I've seen. Those little guys, that guy, than I've seen yet. Okay, we're at a hammock. Maybe I might press on. I don't know. I'll wander around and see what I can find.